Tonight, AJ Strong. On Friday night, the community rallying behind AJ Congdon and his family. The moment of silence that happened before the game, his sister, the honorary captain, you'll see it here tonight on SportsZone. The players moved what I saw from the field. Also tonight, the game itself. How did the Rams do against Doherty? And what does this mean for the rest of their season? I talked to Jacoby Lorente, Devin Roden, Aiden Tyler, as well as Logan Vega after the game, what they're saying tonight as the Rams get set to play Fitchburg. We got some highlights for you. Boys soccer team also played Doherty on Friday. They tied them 1-1. Their look at this week and how they have things going both Tuesday and Thursday. Well, I'll give you a note on the volleyball team who played Friday. It was a tough loss versus Leominster. In the national sports, 2 stories for you, including 2 amazing rivalries. The Ryder Cup, of course, is the first one. Team USA brings it down to the wire, what happened on the Sunday singles, and Red Sox Yankees in the playoffs. It doesn't get much better than that, and it starts tomorrow.
From the SportsZone studios, this is Shepherd Hill SportsZone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone, and thanks so much for joining us and starting another week with all of us. It's great to be back with all of you, of course. And I want to start today's episode by talking about AJ Congdon. At the end, we have some big national sports news that we'll get to as well. But of course, AJ Strong was on full display on Friday night. The community coming together to honor AJ Congdon, and of course in an amazing way. So many wearing green in the stands, no matter if you were a student section or just a regular parent there for the game. And the entire town shuts down pretty much for this event. It's the busiest I have ever seen Shepherd Hill for a football game since I've been here. The players from the Dudley Charlton Youth Football League, all of them, pretty much from every age group, kindergarten up to 8th grade. You can see it right here on the field before the game. You actually hear them chanting, "Let's go Rams" at one point. They make a tunnel for the Shepherd Hill Rams to run out to. You see this moment as well. The team get out there on the field, line up, and Mr. Morway, the public address announcer, delivered the moment, and we'll get to the moment of silence right here. Take a listen to this powerful moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please rise and observe a moment of silence in memory of AJ Congdon. We thank you.
I was right there on the sidelines, and I can tell you that many of those football players were very much emotional about this entire thing. Of course, they knew AJ very well. AJ was a big part of this team, and in the piece that Mr. Morway did, he said how AJ would have dreamed one day to be on that field with the Shepherd Hill Rams. So, of course, it hit home for so many. The football players, actually Logan Vega will describe it in just a moment. The game itself got away right off the bat. The Rams need this win against Doherty to set up a playoff run, and it got right away. Doherty driving the ball early. They get down, they score a touchdown pretty quickly, 7-0. It was Pickens who got the TD. Aiden Tyler would get the ball for the Rams to kick off their offensive journey, and you can see him dashing his way through the defenders. He had a pretty big run. He told me today that he wanted to get to the end zone. His teammate, though, who they are very close in the stand and in the points and the stats, Devin Roden, he would rush in on the second play of the drive, 8-7 Rams after they get the extra point. A first down for the Rams, and Doherty a touchdown and an extra point, 14-8 Doherty. It's back and forth. Then it's Doherty, another touchdown, but a failed 2-point conversion. After Devin Roden scored yet another touchdown, Aiden Tyler got yet another conversion. So the score was 20-6. Halftime, that's 20-16 is where we were at halftime. We got up to the student section, and right here you can see the reaction when Devin Roden had his 3rd touchdown of the game to give the Rams a 22-20 lead. That's what the lead would stand at the end of the 3rd. Now the Rams would end up scoring yet another one to lead by 10, 30-20 Shepherd Hill, and that came again by Devin Roden. had that huge touchdown, 38-20 Rams. Towards the end, we're getting toward the end of this game with the final clock ticking on Doherty. They got down, they scored 38-28, but the Rams would end up with a big win, 38-28 Shepherd Hill. After the game, I talked with Devin Roden, Aiden Tyler, and Jacoby Lorente about this win and what it means for the team. Take a look.
With me post game. I want to start with the beginning of this game and the atmosphere. We had AJ Knight. How did that set the tone and what did that mean for you guys?
The atmosphere was crazy. Obviously, we loved AJ, and we really dedicated this game for him.
It was just good playing show for him and his family. It was just amazing.
Yeah, coming into this game, we knew we were going to put everything forward, all our effort just for him. So we got it done.
Devin, I counted 4 touchdowns tonight. Aiden, you were there for almost every extra point. You guys are battling together in the stats right now. Is that something that you're thinking about on the field? And what did it mean, again, another huge night?
I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just making sure these guys do their job, and they've been doing it all season. So I'm proud of them.
Yeah, absolutely not, bro. Like, I love to see him succeed. Like, that's my guy. So.
Yeah.
Jacoby, what was the atmosphere like on the line? It was a talky game out there, at least from the sidelines. How do you keep your cool, and how do you lead the team forward?
We knew it was going to be a dogfight right from the jump, so we just had to keep our composure. Whatever happened. We just had to go back in the huddle, talk about it, and then figure it out in the next play.
Boys, thank you very much. Big win, and we look forward to see you guys next week.
Thank you. Thank you.
A big W for the team, of course, as they move forward. Now they play Fitchburg this week in an attempt, if they can win the rest of these games, they have a look at the playoffs, which would be incredible. We love that. I also talked to Logan Vega after the game. I talked to him a little bit about what that moment meant before the game, honoring AJ Congdon, and then his interception, which set the game up, the victory up for the team. Take a look.
Hey, Logan Vega here. Logan, first I want to talk about the atmosphere before the game. That big moment honoring AJ. Saw you guys really into it. Can you just describe how that set the tone and what it meant for this team?
We had, at the beginning of the game, some of my teammates were emotional, to say the least, but it helped us drive. We wanted to win for him. Got the green on for him. Everything we played for him, everything's for him.
That interception at the end of the game really cemented it. What do you do to practice those, and is it just something that comes to you because you always seem to be in the right place for those?
Well, partially I think it's luck, but most of it's skill because, I'm me. But, just being in the right place, right time, it's just how the cookie crumbles.
What did it mean to beat this team? There was a lot of talking out there, for sure. How do you keep your calm, and what did it mean to beat them?
The more they talk, the more we want to win. We got the last laugh today. It's more of a drive for us, and it just helps us. Makes us want to stop them on defense, and it works.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to the guys for the post-game interview. We look forward to Fitchburg on Friday. I'll preview it all for you when we get a little closer on that Friday. Well, let's talk about the boys soccer team, who's having a way better season than they did last year. A couple points for them. But let's get right into how they did. It was a 1-1 tie for the team against Doherty on Friday. The rest of this week, they get set for 2 more games, including on Tuesday against Groton Dunstable and Oakmont on Thursday. I talked to a few players today. They said that they expect good things this week for the team. So we'll bring you updates on them as it happens. Quick note on volleyball. They played Leominster on Friday and they put up a fight. I was there, watched a little bit of it. The first set was back and forth. They had to go into extras there to try to get the win by 2. Unfortunately, they lost the first set. They also lost the second set, and they eventually fell in the third set as well, losing 0-3 to Leominster. They have a chance to get back at Leominster today at 5:15. We'll see if they can do it. They play Marlborough on Tuesday in Marlborough. They're back home on Friday versus Fitchburg. As their season wraps up, the rest of their season, Ayr, Oxford, Grafton, Tanty, Bay Path, Hudson, and Neshoba. They end the season on the road against Tanty. We expect October 17th against Bay Path to be the senior night. We'll let you know though, and of course we'll be there for that night. Finally, tonight in the national sports, we talked about the Ryder Cup on Friday, how Europe got out to a hot start. They kept that hot start going, leading huge on Sunday. All they needed was 14 points to retain the Ryder Cup. But Team USA didn't stop fighting. They came back winning big matches. Cameron Young with a huge putt on 18 to keep the singles going. Europe only needed 2 points out of the many matches that were played. It was so fun. The fans were so electric, and Team USA got close. Just not close enough. They end up losing to Europe, but the valiant effort could have been one of the biggest comebacks of all time. There's a lot of could have beens today, because if they played better on Saturday and Friday, even just a little better, maybe 1 or 2 more matches won, it would have been a different story today. We would be talking about a Team USA upset. Also, getting ready for another rivalry. It's one of the biggest rivalries in baseball. We all know it. Red Sox, Yankees, no matter who you root for in this rivalry. It's going to be awesome, and it all kicks off tomorrow in the wild card. 3 games. They'll all be played in the Bronx. You only need to win 2. Can the Red Sox do it? Can the Yankees do it? Who will win it? MLB's hyping this up. And we'll be watching, of course, and updating you right on Sports Zone as it happens. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. Playoff baseball for the Red Sox, first time in 4 years. So we'll definitely talk about that on Friday. We'll get you ready for the football game Friday. We'll talk about all of our other teams on Friday. Probably no senior spotlight on Friday, but we'll have another one for you next week for sure. Thanks so much for being with us. Thanks so much for watching. I enjoy being with you guys all the time. Have an amazing, amazing week. I'll see you Friday. Good night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, your place for Rams sports news.